Yo, Zero B here, and you're now tuned into the Casual Fighter. Look at you, you're doing good now.
Third strike, yo. Yo, check it out now. Third strike, yo.
Welcome to the Casual Fighter podcast. Yeah, I stumbled through my words, but I did it. I got through it, like Eminem. Where were we? Episode 7, right? Episode 7. All right. Yeah, man.
What's up, people?
We got a few more episodes until we're like we're gonna call ourselves at like a season finale, and then we get all these episodes up. I think that's gonna be the idea.
Okay.
Get all the episodes up on like all the Spotify episodes, and then we promote that shit. So yeah, man. Past couple weeks, man, it's been pretty crazy. But I'm kind of glad this happened this past week, earlier in the week, because it's definitely a big topic, and I think it's gonna be the only topic we're gonna really touch on, because it's a big one. Yoshinori Ono, 30 years at Capcom,
nigga,
has officially stepped down. He's left the company. Well, he's leaving the company. He's still there for like another month, but he's leaving the company. Big news. Like I remember when I first saw it on Twitter, and I was just like, holy shit. I mean, I saw it coming, but I was like, you're still not ready for it?
Yeah.
But you knew it was coming. The man was there for 30 years, and this is going to be a lot I wanted to talk about with it, with you fellas, man. See what you guys wanted to say about it. And I'll go ahead and start with you guys. But first things first, to get the introductions, because I totally forgot that.
These other three.
Yeah, these other three motherfuckers. Yeah, but honestly, man, if you're listening to this in binge mode, you should know who these guys are already. We're gonna go ahead and start with my boy Zero. What up, man?
I'm Zero B, and I sit around. No,
Yeah.
I'm here though. What's up, everybody? Happy Friday. Hope everybody's doing well.
Yeah, man.
Enjoy.
Yeah, man. In our respective areas, I guess the quarantine isn't that shitty. I mean, in Chicago, man, it's okay. I don't know about St. Louis, man. Y'all be on some shit. That's why I ain't moved back home.
It's one of those things where, depending on where you're at in St. Louis, depends on how bad it is.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, North County's kind of bad.
It's because it's North County. But as Ember, just so you know, North County is like basically the equivalent to the South Side, straight up.
Gotcha. Oh, well, in that case, I can paint a perfect picture.
There you go.
That's all he needed to hear.
That's all you needed to hear. Well, honestly enough, we have an East Side too, because that's like technically Illinois. I guess we can call that the West Side. Be honest with you. Sometimes, like some people get it like switched up. I usually actually mix it up, but now I think it's accurate, like North Side to South Side, and then yeah. But anyway, speaking of E, go ahead and introduce yourself.
What's up, people? It's Epidemic 006 here. I hope everybody's doing well, and wherever you are, I hope you're having a good time.
Yeah, man. You got that nice little music project out, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. And then last but not least, the progenitor of Hood Lore.
The fresh camera.
the progenitor of Hood Lord.
Hey, this man takes it to Shalimar levels anytime he's on the mic.
I'm gonna just hit up Bishop just to break something down for me. I'm like, hey man,
Why am I that person?
Because man,
how you do
Bishop
it?
is a thing.
Yeah.
Well, all three of you said it in unison too. Ain't that a bitch?
Yeah. Now you know.
God,
And knowing it's half the battle.
Jesus. Okay. All right. So,
Introduce yourself, man.
So I go by JBJR.
Mm-hmm.
Holla Chap, producer, podcaster, gamer, black ass nigga, king of ignorance, KOI.
This is facts.
It's accurate.
You're learning new stuff.
Hood
Yeah.
translator.
Yeah, this is also facts.
Yeah, like when I don't know what a term is, I ask Bishop.
somehow I'm the hood translator for a lot of my niggas out here. I mean,
trust me, Ken ain't the only one.
Yeah, it's not just me. But I if I don't know something, he the first person I'm asking.
Yeah. And then,
oh Lord.
And then I'll go ahead and introduce myself. My name is LLJB3. You can call me JB. You call me JB3. You call me LJ. I kick your ass. You don't ever take out the LL because it is in reference to Cool J. You sons of bitches. All right, that's how we do this shit. LJ? Yes, bro. I had to correct this dude, man. Tavius, I love you, bro, but man, I was like, bro, read. How do you not read?
LJ.
I ain't gonna even say it because we like brothers, so I'm good.
So disrespectful. I was like, I'm gonna be nice the first time, and then because y'all know how I am. The second time I was like, bro, just say JB, man. Just say JB.
Disrespecting you.
That's crazy, G.
Show some respect.
That's crazy.
But nah, man. I am also now officially a podcaster, I would say. I am also a web developer. I used to be a musician. I was still I'm actually going to make a beat for the intro for this shit. I got one in mind, so I'm making that shit. I called it Dibs. And I'm probably going to record the fucking lyrics to it too. Because I need to go ahead and flex those muscles because they ain't been flexing in a while, you know what I'm saying? So
hey, do that. We all back on the music too.
Yes, sir.
Oh, hell yeah. All of us, man. Because the whole HMD started with music. So
the tip.
Yep. And then I guess last but not least, I'm also an artist. I got an art book that I'm working on. It should be coming out very soon. I'm very proud of it with the progress of the cover is coming to.
Yeah, I was like, where is that? How's that going?
Man, I just got to finish those last 3 things, as far as the concept of it. Then I'm gonna post that, and then I'm gonna start working on the actual line art. Then I'm gonna post that. Then I'm gonna start on the actual flats, and I'm gonna post that, and then I'm gonna render that bitch out, and then it's done. And then
I need a picture of me next to that picture, golf clapping.
Y'all finna get this art book, so y'all already know, man. Y'all know what's up. And then we got a bunch of stuff we got going on. But anyway, man, let's go ahead and get to it. To the topic. Ono's resignation. All right.
Ono.
Yeah.
Ono-san.
Yeah. So what happened basically? It's kind of everybody kind of has an understanding because we actually briefly talked about this in other episodes. So Ono about 4 years ago. It's right in the middle, kind of a little bit after Street Fighter V came out. Got demoted, right? Because what happened? We had MVCI came out. That was a disaster. Street Fighter V's launch was a disaster. Game's in a great place now, but it was rough. Basically, all the modes and shit that we got in the beta was the same thing. So yeah, Ono took a lot of heat for that shit. So he got demoted. It was around 4 years ago. And then just recently, there was some rumors coming out about Street Fighter 6 and how some people were some people internally in the company and testers are like, I ain't fucking with this shit. This ain't the way. So
David says, this ain't the move.
This ain't the move. So yeah, man. David Allen. So, but anyway, yeah. Basically, they postponed it for a year, and Ono got demoted again. So,
dude, that was shocking.
Yeah,
I was like, again.
Damn, man, how you get fired on your day off twice? Basically, that's essentially what happened. So, yeah, the man, he worked 30 years at Capcom, and he said it's time. It's time to go ahead and get on the old dusty trail. Go holler at his wife and, go home and be a family man with Baka-chan.
Yeah, I was just about to mention that.
So, yeah, man. Ono, man, is a good spirit. Actually, I got a photo with the bruh.
Nice.
Got up with him at Evo. big honor. Kind of actually briefly talked for like a couple minutes. Just shooting shit about certain things. How I was like excited about stuff and told them I kind of wanted to, be in this position one day, kind of like heading up certain fighting games, and just so there's a lot of hard work that definitely goes into it, and I'm definitely going to get into the story, which is part of the topic because it's the only topic that matters. But first things first, man. Let me know what y'all think. What's your thoughts on it? Do you have any like other things that you kind of read up on and kind of want to like bring up as a discussion topic on it?
We briefly talked about some stuff the other day, as far as like Ono's road to all of this, as far as like other games that he had a part in that either got canceled rumor wise because of him, or like games that didn't happen at all because of him. And it's like so much stuff floating around where it's like, what's actually going on? And then people blaming Ono for like stuff like Street Fighter 5. They even blaming him for like Cross Tekken because he was the executive producer. I learned enough about that to realize it's not really him on that one. Not to me personally, because one, they poured too much money into the marketing, where like most of the money went into that. And then they realized they poured so much money into that, they needed to make the gyms to recoup it. Gyms were literally a response to their money wasted on marketing. And they were like, we got to recoup this. So if every player buys $12 worth of gyms, we'll be fine. And I don't think that was Ono's decision. And like, on this DLC, I don't think he had anything to do with that either. And then stuff like Street Fighter 5, that was rocky. I don't know what else to say about that. Like, the game came, like, James, when that game came out, Mandela Effect, I saw some screenshots. Was that Cop Shadow dude real? Was that, did I see that? Was that part of the game? The whole daily event thing that didn't show up until 2 seasons later. I saw a screenshot of that before the game dropped.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I saw a screenshot of Ryu on the Air Force stage fighting one of them dudes before the game came out. And I'm like, and then someone said, we're going to have daily and weekly events. And I was like, oh man, that's cool. And then like, we didn't get that until 2 years after the game came. Like, the mishandlings of this game is wide. I don't think Ono's the only one who has his hands in on that.
Yeah, but
Ono's like the scapegoat and like the fall guy for like that shit you said.
Oh, yes.
A lot of it was. Yeah.
It's easy though, because one person I saw say something basically, executive producer, let's blame Ono. And only Ono. It's like, nah, it don't quite work like that. There's too many hands in the pot to just blame one person. At least that's how I feel about it.
Right. I mean, do you think part of the reason why like a lot of reception for Street Fighter, especially for like Cross Tekken, how it went, is like, do you think because, and I know it's a separate game, but the way Tekken handled Akuma versus like, the way they handled Akuma, which was too well, like they handled Akuma to the point where it's like, so how come you guys, like, it's kind of like one of those things, like kind of like the expectation, like from the Tekken Cross Street Fighter side, Ono Harada was supposed to do that. I know that because you never heard anything about that. I don't know if that ever it will ever still be a thing. But,
no, we already got it. No.
I mean, technically with Akuma, but technically,
no, that's not even a technically. That's it. That's Tekken Cross Street Fighter.
But then, what the thing about it is, I think that's, what part of me feels like that's part of a reason why. I don't know why, but a part of me feels like it's a small reason, but it's a reason, because it's like with all the mishandlings that with everything, especially with, like I said, with Street Fighter 5, Marvel versus Capcom Infinite, and then we had Tekken come out, and Tekken is doing third-party characters or just like outside guest characters like very well. Like they doing SNK characters like he's like super correct. They did, Akuma super correct. They did Noctis actually super correct. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they actually had a lot of. They fucking did Negan right, and Negan is in The Walking Dead. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's
Negan.
like, so it's like one of those things. It's like, damn, Capcom. So what the fuck is y'all doing? You know what I'm saying? It's like they did y'all character better than y'all did it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and then then you gotta look at everything that's going on, like you said, surrounding the whole fiasco. Like, I mean, yeah, Street Fighter 5 is great now, but like you said, I mean, but we got a half-built game. If niggas paid $60 for a half-built game, basically.
Yeah, the game that was worth $20, honestly.
Right.
All we had was online and survival.
And 2 to 3 fights in a story mode. Because the general story wasn't out yet.
Nope.
That didn't exist yet. That was a June patch.
And so that's why I'm saying, like, with everything just kind of like combining together, and then like you said, just Ono just being the father guy, because like, hey, Street Fighter equals Ono, so we just gonna like say blame him for like all this shit. It's just like, well,
it's too easy to do that.
It's too easy.
Yeah, it's expected
fault.
too. Yeah, but it's expected too because
all the time,
like
all the way.
It's expected for him to be like, it's expected for him to be put in that role because the man single-handedly brought Street Fighter back. Like, if it wasn't for him, we would not have Street Fighter 4 at all.
No, that he hustled to get that because everyone was like,
the only other person that probably matched his level, and he's also the reason why I can use the name His Master's Dance as a fucking company, and Ember knows this because Ember was there with me, is Seth Killian. He's the only other person that matched his level trying to get Street Fighter back. Like, because man, Capcom USA is the one that got like basically like rights to hold that shit. Especially, matter of fact, they earned the rights because of Street Fighter 4.
Yeah.
A lot of their decision making was what came through it. But yeah, Ono was the one that hustled his ass off to like make Street Fighter 4.
He did so much work.
Yeah, he did.
It's ridiculous. Like, honestly, he was doing more, like a lot of work before that. I don't know. Before I get, like, I almost segued before I let E get a chance to talk, man.
Oh yeah. I just wanted to say, I did look up some information, but most of it was going to like, the current events that's happening right now with him. Announcing that he's going to leave. I mean, he's leaving. But I was just thinking about, when you all mentioned Street Fighter 4, it's like he was like the face of Capcom, basically, regarding Street Fighter. And then I wanted to know, do y'all remember this game that came out? Capcom Fighting Evolution.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we know.
We're
getting there.
Oh, yeah.
Man, I was like,
yeah. Oh,
we can talk about that now.
That's one of the big titles he's associated with.
Because I was like,
got there.
Yeah, because I was like, man, that game was so huge back then. I was like, I don't know if I knew y'all then, but man, that game was huge.
Like, I remember when that came out, and I was like, this is Mugen with Capcom people.
Yeah.
But,
like, in a way, man, like we've all, like some of us, like myself included, we have screamed for like a Capcom versus. Like, I got so many characters to pull off your own versus.
And so many that ain't getting used
at all.
I want Gene from God Hand in something.
Hey, where's Ruby Heart? We've seen Ruby Heart since Marvel vs. Capcom 2. That was one of the best new characters they've created in a long time. Let me throw this little small ass reference to some obscure ass game. She ain't coming back. Like, come on, man.
At this point, I'll even take a Mingo back.
Bruh!
As long as they bring something back.
Dude, give me, to be honest with you, give me like, because I played it in the arcade, especially in Chicago, and I played on emulator. Give me another Red Earth person, man. Give me some like, you got Red Earth. Red Earth is ill, dude. Like, for real.
Red Earth is really good.
Red Earth
so
is
underrated.
Like, it's that's basically Red Earth came out right when they were like bringing out CPS3. So they were like, yeah, let me go ahead and showcase what we can do on this new system. Now we got some shit cooking.
True.
Yeah,
I wonder if
animations.
I wonder if they can.
I don't want to see fucking Leo and like Small Hand Alex.
Like low
costume, bro.
Like also like real shit. Do Capcom still got JoJo rights?
No.
Namco does. That's why JoJo HD got taken out of the stores.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
Because I was gonna get it when I finally got a PS3. Because I had it on Xbox, and then I was like, let me get this on PS3. No, you're not.
Yeah.
It's gone.
You ain't getting that shit. Just like you ain't getting Scott Pilgrim, but that's a totally.
They hustling for that.
Man, I'm gonna need Ubisoft to get their shit together. But anyway, back to the topic.
Yeah.
That's actually a good segue because I fucking hated what they did with fucking Capcom Fighting Evolution. It's Steve Rose. And then the fact that this is one of my irks with Ono. The fact this man was like, what can you get like a Capcom versus game? I think it was actually Max that actually fucking asked this question. What are you gonna get a Capcom versus game, man? Just put all these characters together, put it together. We already got one. It's called Capcom Fighting Evolution. Fuck you, sir. Really? That ain't the move.
Yeah, because that game is it's not up to snuff.
No, it's bad. It's really bad. They didn't even got the
only good thing about that game is the OST. That's it.
Yeah,
and that's weird because that person never worked on nothing else.
Exactly. And you know what really makes me sad? That wasn't even supposed to be how the game was supposed to look.
Nah, because that was supposed to be Capcom All-Stars.
Oh my god.
And then they canceled that.
They canceled that for this. And I'm like, bruh, what is with Capcom and like, they're not putting these money and these resources for these
I was just about to say it takes money.
Yeah, money.
Man, because we could have had Nash back early.
Way earlier,
man.
Could have had those cool looking new characters. Some of them were kind of cool.
Had Alex with his coat.
Could have had still Ingrid, but we don't talk about that here.
Hey, hey, Ingrid's coming back, sir. Nah.
Also, real shit.
Like, as long as she don't bring Heat Graves with her, whatever her song is called, as long as she don't bring that with her and that lore of hers, I'll deal with it.
Hey man, she the OG psycho power.
Hey man, bring back Hayato from Star Gladiator, man.
Bruh, bring him back.
Just bring back Star Gladiator.
Period. I don't get it.
Like I will play some Star Gladiator. I have Plasma Sword on Dreamcast still.
Matter of fact,
actually, I got that and Star Gladiator.
I'll do you one better. Bring back, give me an Onimusha character.
Oh,
nigga, last time we saw one of them was Tatsunoko.
Yep.
Dude, and bro, it worked, and it can fucking work again. Like, dog,
they need actual characters.
Because like you got at least like 3-4 people you can pick from that whole franchise. Like
big time
characters.
I mean, they put everybody else in that game. They bring people and throw them in other games. Just saying.
Right, y'all decided to HD remaster Onimusha Warlords, which y'all just should have I'd rather just y'all give me a whole new Onimusha, low key.
Bruh.
We got it already.
I mean, we do, but I mean,
Ghost of Tsushima.
we kind of do, but it's just like that game is just so fucking amazing, dude. Like it was really just a great game. But regardless, though, I mean,
you know what, Phil?
No.
This alone says that that Ono should not have canceled or should have like greenlit a Capcom versus game. Look at how many people we just listed.
Mm-hmm.
Look how many games we just brought up. And this dude, you already got one.
That's one of my biggest irks with Ono. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
That's another one though.
Oh, y'all ahead.
What you got, Ken?
So you guys want Darkstalker support? Buy Darkstalker's Resurrection, and if you don't buy it, you're not getting it. Haha. Y'all ain't buy it. No Darkstalkers. We wasn't really gonna do it no way though. Probably, yeah.
Fuck you for that one.
Darkstalkers, man.
But no, we're definitely upset about that one.
I was so salty because I was like,
man.
Darkstalkers 3 is one of my favorite fighting games of all time.
Yeah, it
and
was
I'm
a
like,
fantastic game.
Yeah, I used to play.
I'm like, I want to see Dimitri Midnight Bliss people in 3D.
Bruh.
Man, they could put all these characters in Street Fighter if they develop it.
Man, that's
Like,
a
at this
part of me
point-
is like really wanting that fifth character to be a Darkstalkers character. Just bridge
It should be, man.
Just
bridge the gap.
It's gonna
Now
be the
that-
mummy.
Like if
Oh
Give
my
me
God.
Donovan.
And
Give
of
me
course,
Donovan,
Icarus,
nigga.
man.
No,
It's
give
gonna
me
be the
Donovan.
mummy.
Give me Donovan. If anyone, give me Donovan. Donovan makes sense. Donovan or John Talbot, either one of them.
We'll mess
I would
around,
rather
put BB
say
Hood
Dimitri.
in there.
I'd rather say
it'd
Dimitri
probably be Dimitri.
because
Oh.
He's
Seth
the
is
main
using some of his
character.
moves.
I mean, Dimitri's the actual main character. He's the main character of the first two.
Yeah, and like again, Seth is using some of his moves.
Yeah.
I know who it's gonna be. BB Hood.
And that actually, you can
I'll
actually
be
do that without changing anything.
Yeah,
Except
that'd
the
be
guns.
interesting. The guns is gonna be tough.
Yeah.
Well, they can get away with it because one of the dials on the story mode got that shit. Be fine.
you're right.
No, I tell you who it should be. It should be Sieg from Chaos Legion.
You know, it don't have something to do with that too.
Yes, he did.
Mhm.
He was producing.
So that's before he got that bump up.
Yeah, pump it up. All right.
Oh,
But yeah,
man.
Interestingly enough, though, I guess now that we got those gripes out the way, one thing I wanted to bring up was like a story I read about. It's actually an article from Eurogamer. I don't know if you guys read it, and I can probably kind of go off my memory of what I have here because I don't have notes. I never have notes on these shits. But basically, he talked about his experience around the time where he was working on. It was like 2014 actually when this article came out. So it was around that time. Yeah, he talked about his experience and when he started with Capcom. He started off as a musician. He
Hey,
was a composer for Capcom.
What'd he do?
I forgot what games he did, but
Yeah, because I'm like,
Saturday
I
Night
play-
Slam Masters, dog.
thank you. That
wait,
was one.
which one?
The
first
arcade version. Yeah, the original arcade version.
The first one, yeah.
Mega Man Battle and Chase. Mega
Somebody's
Man
mind
Battle and
got
Chase.
blown.
Oh,
Somebody's mind got blown, son.
Yeah, because
Mega
I
Man
like
Battle and
jams
Chase.
on that.
Oh,
He-
Mega Man
this-
Battle and Chase.
Yeah, this man said,
Alpha 3,
"There
Third
you go.
Strike,
Thank you."
Breath of Fire 4.
Wait, what is he going under then? Like, what title is he under? Because like,
He was the program. He was basically he was the unknown programmer for Street Fighter Alpha, dog.
Yeah,
The unknown sound program for like the first thing he looks like he got a credit for like is Mega Man Battle and Chase back in '97. That's his first credited one.
oh,
But before it was Saturday Night Slam Masters and Alpha 1, and then he started becoming an actual producer, like assistant producer, starting on the shit too.
mm-hmm.
And then going forward, then he became a producer. His actual producer was Chaos Legion. Then he was doing CG modeling for Outbreak, with Resident Evil Outbreak.
Mm-hmm.
He was a project manager for Street Fighter 4, which is why Street Fighter
Which
4
is essentially he was the fucking producer, which over there it equals the director essentially. So
I mean,
he was
yeah.
he was the GM for Tatsunoko versus Capcom.
mhm.
Wasn't
He didn't have any role in Marvel 3, but
Yeah,
No.
he was definitely the producer for Super Street Fighter 4.
mm-hmm.
Everything Super Street Fighter 4 related is him. On Third Strike Online,
Mm-hmm.
all the way to Street Fighter 5. Really, all the way to Street Fighter 5. He was executive producer.
And Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite.
And Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, and this game called Deep Down.
Mm-hmm.
I heard some drama about that, but I don't remember exactly. Because people were like, God, I gotta remember what they were saying. Because something involving him in that game was kind of rocky, but I can't remember what they were saying now. Because people was like starting to speculate if that was ever gonna come out because of his involvement with it. But I need to look into that though.
Yeah. But nah, man, that's like I said, he started off with that, and essentially he was talking about like his work schedule, and he didn't even do it. He just blatantly just fucking said it, like, "Yo, Capcom overworks my ass." Like they fucking like, dude, this man passed out in a fucking hotel after coming back, got a week off, and then as soon as he came back to work, I was like, "Hey man, we got another trip for you. You got to take, man. Go ahead and take this trip." Like no, like just off the rip without saying like, "Yo, you all right? You cool? You need a few more days?" Something. They ain't check up on them at all. They just say, "Hey, here you go. Let me go ahead, give you this ticket. You got another place you got to go to, bruh." You the face that runs.
Sounds common in Japan though, where they be on the crunches.
Not even just common in Japan. Well,
that's because I'm starting to hear about that more and more everywhere.
Yeah, man. We ain't even gonna talk about The Last of Us.
Yeah.
Them motherfuckers.
Oh.
Yeah,
Wow.
but because this is a fighting game channel only, blah blah blah, whatever. But nah, Last of Us 2 too. Yeah, the same shit essentially. It's fucking overworking their people. Ono was like getting overworked. Like, I wouldn't say the dude could have died. I remember seeing that in the article, but it was bad.
Sounds bad.
It was like, yo, you need to take some time off.
2 weeks, man.
Some weeks. They gave him like he took like a week. I think he took like a week or two off. I remember reading it specifically. It was a week. He came back a week later, and Capcom ain't say shit about it. They just said, "Hey man, we got another place you got to go. Go do some more promotion." So yeah, man. And it's funny because like the Eurogamer like interviewer, he's a little bit trash. Because he was like looking over at the translator and the PR person that was translator/PR person that was there. It was like, you sure I should write this? Let me go ahead and ask this other question to kind of like, you know, sugarcoat what he just said. It's like, no, motherfucker, write this shit in there. They overworked me. Oh no, it's a G. Oh no, it's a fucking gay. So he's like, no, motherfucker, no, I am not. Yeah, we're laughing. Ha ha ha, we're laughing. No, they overworked me, motherfuckers.
Straight facts.
She's
dude straight spitting.
Spit those Vegeta bars.
I was like, bruh, man. It's like, I hate him for a couple things like that he did. I don't hate him. I just hate a couple things that he did, a couple decisions he made that were major. But as far as like everything else, like those two things don't account to like a lot of shit that I like really appreciate the movie for. So I just wanted to tell that story. It was that article, man. And what I'll do is like I'll send you guys an article later on, like offline, so you guys can read it. Because you'd be like, what the fuck? Because I know I retweeted it. I definitely retweeted it. It's on my tweet somewhere. Man, it was a funny fucking story. I was just like, they ain't shit. They ain't shit for this. Like, god damn it, Capcom. Like, not y'all too. Y'all ain't shit for this.
When was this? Did y'all not say when this happened?
I don't know. The way he was talking, it was like recent. So like around that time, it was like, I want to say it was like 2012, 2013. Because 2014 was when the article was done. So it was probably around.
That's like,
it must have been super recent around that time. But that shit was
Ultra Street Fighter 4 cross Tekken time period, I think.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so that shit was fucked. So yeah, man, it's all bad. But yeah, man, definitely a hard worker. Absolutely. Wouldn't have Street Fighter without him. Like, wouldn't have Street Fighter back without him. I would say that much.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys any closing thoughts on this topic.
I'll say that. Wow, he did some oofs.
Mm-hmm.
He's still human, meaning he's not perfect, because nobody is perfect.
Yeah.
I mean, for every, I guess. Oh, you know what? We didn't actually say what happened with Street Fighter 6, did we?
No, we didn't. Let's go ahead and talk about that before we close off. So this is what happened with Street Fighter 6. I briefly went over it actually, but we didn't talk about what he was actually trying to do. Essentially, like the way the progress was going on it was eerily similar to how Street Fighter 5 launched. And everybody was like, nah, motherfucker. And then they also wanted to do like a team. They wanted to KOF this shit, essentially. It wasn't like team as a tag team, like in
like
X-Men.
One, then two, then three.
Yeah, they wanted
KOF.
they wanted to KOF this shit.
Ooh.
And motherfuckers was like,
That's not,
I can see it working to an extent because they have that in rival schools. They have that Rise to Justice. But
this is Street Fighter. It's not going to.
Yeah, that's the thing.
That's a lot of people were saying exactly. So
you got to stick to that tried and true formula. I mean, stick to what works, basically.
Yeah. Besides, like story wise, like even though I know they don't give a shit about the. Let's talk about that later too. They don't give a shit about the fucking story. Me and Ken do.
Yeah, but it's hard when they be doing dumb shit.
Hey,
See,
it's
wild when Tekken and Mortal Kombat got better stories than Street Fighter, dog.
Man, like what pisses me off, like the story is there. Well, the story was there, and it's like I think they really hated the whole Street Fighter plot guy thing. Because first off, they hated Vasil 10. They hated that dude. They basically said that motherfucker when he took over for Tiamat shit. He said no, that motherfucker ain't doing no research. He's making up all bullshit. Fuck him. But Tiamat actually researched everything.
Yeah.
He actively played every game and researched everything. It was something that we were trying to do.
Yeah.
And which I need to seriously do with Street Fighter 5 because man, there's some shit in there that I'm like,
I gotta see all these effing arcade endings.
Exactly, dude.
There's so many of them.
You unlocked them all?
No,
it's so many of them. It's so many of them.
Oh crap!
But there's shit in there where they're like, okay, this is what happened. Like you don't know what's canon though or not.
See, that's another problem. You don't know which of these actually mean anything and which don't.
Right, and we all thought we had like the bridge between Street Fighter Alpha 3 and Street Fighter 2 all figured out. It was a perfect laid out story.
Yeah,
you had the doll situation, then you had Ryu and Ken and Sakura and Sagat.
I thought they happened first, and then the doll situation.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, they happened first, and then the doll situation happened.
Yeah,
and then you had
Gao and Nash.
Gao, Nash, and Chunners.
Yeah,
you had that shit, and then now that Nash turned out he was dead since Alpha 2.
That just throws away most of Alpha 3.
I'm like, so yeah, I'm like, what? Like, yeah, Charlie was in a lot of the endings in that game.
Yeah.
When you go back and look back, he made a lot of appearances. So basically, like, every appearance that he made in, you either don't count his appearance or you don't count that entire ending.
Yeah.
So it's kind of tough. Like, so essentially, I don't know how it ends. It's like one of those things where I still haven't figured it out.
Well, yeah, Alpha 3 doesn't have an ending now unless it's the dolls.
But that don't.
That's not. I'm not okay with that.
It's not a definitive like.
Yeah, thing. That's why I'm not okay with that.
Sounds like someone forgot something in translation, kind of like they did like pulled a Akira Toriyama and forgot some shit, and it's just like, hey, yeah,
they don't care about the story, so that makes sense.
Which ending are we supposed to pick? Eeny, meeny, miny, Nash 2.
Right. You're like, oh yeah, we'll just make this. We'll just this one.
Dude, as soon as that came out, I remember 2016. I remember bitching so hard to Ken. I was like, bro, what the fuck?
Like that threw off so much, and I was like, so y'all just gonna do me again like y'all did when you brought Goken back? I see how it is.
Oh my
dude, that be heated.
Dude, right there, that heated. I was like, so what's the point of Ryu's whole? I'm like, okay.
Thank you.
Exactly.
Ryu's whole motivation got thrown in the trash.
Not only that, this like just completely proves Akuma ain't shit. He's weak as fuck.
He's a jobber.
He's a jobber. Like y'all made my boy a jobber.
Like y'all said, hey,
he officially killed a single character, and
he's only killed one character, and that character technically never existed.
Who?
Gotetsu.
Gotetsu, yeah.
He killed Gotetsu and that's it. He ain't killed nobody. He ain't killed Gil. He didn't kill Bison because they keep. I don't know what their decision is with that. Did he actually kill his body off in Street Fighter 2? Now Capcom's officially saying like, I'm hearing stuff around there saying like, oh, I don't know if that actually didn't even really happen.
Yeah, I read the other day Akuma never showed up.
I was like, what are y'all doing?
So if that's the point, where does Akuma fit then? Because it's like
in Tekken.
Just there.
and that's what I'm talking about. That's exactly Amber, I swear you made my exact point. This is why I said Tekken did Street Fighter better than Street Fighter. Why? He had a cameo canon appearance that made somehow sense. It's like, hey, guess what?
They actually put him in a canon. He's a canon character in Tekken, so it bridges that gap.
Yeah, like, in the Tekken world.
I mean, because
that also kind of threw me for a loop. So because now you gotta include the Tekken story into fucking Street Fighter.
Everything gotta be.
I mean, you can leave it out because like. Yeah. You can leave it out, but
I mean, you can say everything, whatever happened at the third strike. I mean, you say Tekken maybe just happens.
Yeah, Tekken happens in between that. Yeah, because like
cross Tekken.
Because Tekken like Kazuya and Hachi and all that bullshit that could be happening like around the time when Ryu was like growing up in the fucking temple.
Yeah,
like a lot of that shit happened then. And then basically everything that happened, Tekken 1 to Tekken 7 happened in between, right after third strike.
Realize how small some of the gaps were between those Tekken tournaments. 1 month later, let's do another tournament, guys.
Right, like, hey, y'all tired of fighting?
Yeah, like, give me a break.
Like, damn, you just flew from around the country.
The fight these motherfuckers and a fucking bear,
right,
and a gator.
Right.
Like fucking dinosaur shit. Like, bro, y'all fought all these motherfuckers, and you fought a piece of wood.
Hey,
a piece of bro. Let me tell you something though.
Look at you, man. God damn it,
dude. What if Namco? I know Namco's never done it. I know they'll never do it at this point. But like, say, hey, if they even wanted to, Namco could even make fucking Geese, fucking Canon and Tekken somehow, and bridge SNK and make that shit work.
I don't know,
because all they'd have to do is say Southtown's real.
Southtown's real, and Geese never died.
Yeah, say he never
died. They could use KOF canon. Because in KOF canon, Geese never died.
Wait a minute, is Garou actually canon, right? So that means
Garou's canon and Fatal Fury.
It's two separate canons.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, that's stupid in its own right. We're going around about that shit.
Okay, that's a rabbit hole. That's a rabbit hole.
Okay, wait a minute. Kid, you remember that article I sent you, like about that one dude that actually seamlessly like retconned everything?
Oh yeah.
That fits.
That needs to happen.
Man, that needs to happen so bad.
Because I mean, that way you don't have to worry about people like King and all these AOF Art of Fighting people being 30 years older than everybody. You ain't got to worry about these Fatal Fury people being 20 years older than everybody.
Exactly.
So it's like you could connect all that easily, because the biggest problem with connecting Garou to Fatal Fury isn't even the ages, it's Geese. It's literally Geese.
That's it.
Geese throws all of it out of whack because he survived. Like,
the whole point.
Supposed to be dead.
The whole point of Rock motherfucking Howard, the Rock Howard, is
even worse now because he's canon in KOF.
Yeah,
I forgot about that.
Yeah,
he came in KOF 14. Yeah, he's DLC himself in there.
Yeah,
he's in KOF 14 now.
He DLC this way back. That's why the whole concept of me making that art poster was like, it originally said he has come back to the King of Fighters 14, not just changed it. Like, because he came back to the King. Yeah, he came back to KOF 14.
Yeah, that's the first time he'd been in a game in Senskuro?
No, since CVS do.
CVS 2 is the best rock hour to me, dog. For real. That's
actually, nah, he was in something after that.
Nah, he was. You're right. He was in the couple things.
King of Fighters,
Mark of the Wolves. I remember that.
Good old Maximum Crap Pack.
Remember we played that shit. Whose house were we at? We at Aaron's house when we played that shit?
Hey, Kushnu
Can't
Boy.
remember.
Hey,
nah, man, you call that dude Marco Rodriguez.
Kushnu Boy.
Dude, Marco Rodriguez.
Marco Blake. Kushnu Rodriguez, nigga.
God, why did they? I mean, over the years in fighting games, people have had their names changed to ridiculous
I know, right? I know
stuff.
why. I know why. I actually looked up the other day. I found out why. It's like I think it's because it was like an MMA fighter. I think his name is Ricardo Rodriguez.
Oh yeah.
But why would they change it to something that's silly?
Because they didn't want to get it mixed.
They didn't want to get sued. Which is funny. Another side note, there's a Capcom thing. Speaking of, hey man, y'all know that whole situation about Vega, M. Bison, Balrog. Y'all ain't had to do that because Mike Tyson ain't know the whole time.
Right.
No, he saw it for the first time. What, last year?
Last year.
And he didn't.
Finally,
He didn't give a fuck.
care.
He don't care. That's me. Put me in this game.
I say it's a whole.
God, that's cool.
Like, dude, it's a 30-year-old parody of you floating around and you don't even give a fuck.
You didn't even know. Like, it was exactly and acted exactly like you, bro. Like, you didn't even know.
Legit
like,
30.
Come on, son.
Bro,
like,
30-year-old.
The names fit better.
I think the names fit better
because
as, like,
Balrog
Dictator
is like ugly demon, I think, translated. And
yeah, Japan, yeah. You talking about the Japanese version?
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah, man.
I think
growing
that
up,
fits Boxer better.
Yeah, I would say that. But I don't think that Vega being it's hard though because Balrog fits.
It fits him too.
But Vega also fits him. But
yeah, it does.
But Balrog super fits because that's such a like a Latino name, man. It's ridiculous, bro.
M Vega, M Balrog.
Like Vega, no, I still don't think Vega fits Bison. I think M Bison.
No, I never thought that fit him. Once
I saw
that was a thing,
I was like, M Bison should. I'm calling that motherfucker Bison. I'm calling him Bipson. He's Lord Bipson to me.
So, did we ever find out if it was Master or Mister?
I thought it was Mega.
I thought
it's Master.
It's Master.
Okay.
Thought it was Mega.
I'm like, all right.
I mean, as far as I always knew, it's always been Master. It was
it's Master Bison.
Yeah, because I think in the Street Fighter, I think going back to like the old anime joints, they always called him Master Bison.
Mm-hmm.
Like
that makes sense.
Street Fighter 2, the animated movie, he's like Master Bison, blah blah blah.
And I want to say in Street Fighter 2V, they even call him Master Bison. So I want to say
okay. Which I saw in one rare little print, I saw him called Mister once. But that was only once, and then someone tried to run with it, and I was like, I don't know.
No, it's Master.
It's Master.
It's Master.
Right. Who's the Master?
Show enough. Or say Bison is. I can't hear you. Yeah.
You was around with me.
Oh man, that movie's classic, man.
I fucking love that video too. He's like, it's the greatest fucking Busta Rhymes thing. Anyway, damn, we extended that. Extended time. So yeah, man, let's go ahead and get to it, man. Let's call it a kibosh. We can riff on this like on another episode, man. That's what we was talking about. That's some funny shit. So let's go ahead and get into it, man. We left off last time on Hood Lord. We left off at what we like to call like Sub-Zero. What you call him again, man?
I don't know, but we're back, motherfuckers. I know that.
We let Hit Lord. Oh my! What is that?
Oh
Is that some lean quay stuff you got at the crib?
Nah. Oh yes, we're back.
It's storytelling time.
This man came out with
storytelling time, niggas.
Oh my god! But yeah, man.
I forgot what I called Sub-Zero.
Last time on Hood Lore, we left off at Sub-Zero. So now, we left off with Ice Man.
We'll call him Ice Man.
Yeah, we call him Ice Man. That's fine. He ain't Bobby Drake though. Anyway.
Drake.
Anyway, yeah, he's an ice cream. Arctic snack.
The Ice Cream Man. Ice Cream Man.
And now we will continue the story.
Wu-Tang. All right.
Hood lore, as told by Bishop.
So Wu-Tang Ice Cream Man. That's Sub-Zero.
Wu-Tang Ice Cream Man.
Wu-Tang Ice Cream Man. There we go. I found a name for Sub-Zero. Yes.
Christ almighty.
Wu-Tang Ice Man.
Dream Man.
Wu-Tang Ice Cream Man. All right. So anyway.
Lord.
So we're done with Wu-Tang Ice Cream Man story. Even though I ain't called him that last time, that's going to be his name going forward. Because you played with this nigga twice. So Wu-Tang Ice Cream Man. That's the first story. So now we're getting into Princess Katana, aka City Girl, young City Girl out here. She's the outworld City Girl. You're right. We did, and we do start off with Katana, because we already went through Sub-Zero shit. Yeah, so we had wait a minute, did we go through something? I think we did, didn't we? Yeah, we did.
No, man.
We didn't. No,
I think we got halfway through.
No, we got halfway through it. So no, okay. So Wu-Tang Ice Cream Man. So we gonna turn the story.
Just go ahead and quickly do a recap between the first two fights, and then we go to Reptile. I definitely remember you talking about Reptile. Okay, keep going.
All right, so we'll just start off with Reptile. So So basically, Mr. Tang, Mr. Ice Cream Man, go ahead, reach the Coliseum, right? And so he still want to fight Scorpion, right? Because Scorpion like, hey man, you killed my brother, fuck you, Wu-Tang. So
Emilio Montoya, you killed my brother. You killed my brother. Prepare to die. Wu-Tang!
Wu-Tang. And it fits because Sub-Zero is actually Chinese, so it actually kind of fucking fits. So, he really is. So Ice Cream Man, so it's like, all right, fuck this. So he gonna have to fight Reptile. But of course, Cole works very horribly against Reptile, so that's a win. So Sub-Zero, he's like, hey man, give me Scorpion. And Shao kind of like, all right, you can have him. So Quan Chi brings Scorpion from hell and says, who the fuck is you? He was like, I killed you. You not Scorpion. You not him. Like, Wu-Tang, nigga. That's all you heard.
All you heard.
That's all he said was Wu-Tang. That's all the fuck you heard. And this thing Ice Cream Man dealt that ice cream. He went here and dished out that blue bunny, nigga, and that was it. And this thing he won. This thing he's about to go ahead and ice. He's about to ice this nigga. Pun intended. About to ice this nigga right then and there. But he got surrounded by his old crew. They appeared out like niggas in the night. Disappeared, but in the daytime. So they appeared. So all these are like all these robot niggas, all these iced out robot niggas come through, surround my nigga, surround the Ice Cream Man, take him away.
It's my boy, man. They got my boy Blue.
And so the reason being is because, like I said earlier, the Kush God and Ice Cream Man ran from their old crew because one, they was trying to find out what happened to Sub-Zero, the first Sub-Zero, and the second, they ain't trying to get turned into robots. So fuck y'all. Fuck the shit. So in the original storyline, as you guys know, It's actually Smoke is actually in the getting captured.
Yeah.
Kush God survives this time, and he's still human. So that's pretty. And so that pretty much is the story of the Ice Cream Man for now. So now we get. So now we get into the Outworld City Girl number 1, Young Katana,
aka the Chun-Li of Mortal Kombat.
Pretty much. So Young Katana story starts off like this. So her stepfather was a Shao Kahn bitch ass. Shao Kahn was like, hey, kill anyone from Earth. And so she didn't do that. So Shao Kahn, of course, get mad at her, scolds all this other bullshit, right? So what happens is, of course, she get into it with JTJ, aka City Girl number 2. You know what I'm saying? So JTJ and Katana get into an argument about what the fuck happened, right? Earlier. And so, but what happened is Raiden come through with him and his allies and confront Katana about some shit. So Katana was like, fuck the shit, I gotta redeem myself, because I'm a real ass bitch, give a fuck about a nigga. And she fights Smoke and Johnny Cage and beats him, right? Yes, that's what the fuck I said. So so before she can finish killing these niggas out with these fans that she got, these sharp ass fans she got, Raiden stops her and tells Young Katana, hey, I understand what's going on. The Kush, because the Kush told me what's going on, all right? I already know. The Kush Ben told me what happened. This is about your mama, your dead mama. I know what you're trying to do. Chill. You know what I'm saying? Just chill out. Let's talk it out. So after they went here and had their little talk, you kind of don't know too much what happened, but you can see where, hey, they talked about her mama and, hey, this is what happened. She ain't this kind of person for real. Basically, in other words, you really not a bad person. Young Katana, you're not a bad person like that because your mama wasn't a bad person like that. So we'll get in that story way later on with Sindel, but to this end, basically, he encouraged, Raiden basically convinces Young Katana to go to the Flesh Pits and said, okay, if you don't believe me that really your stepfathers aren't been on that bullshit forever, honestly, and he has something, and he really don't give a fuck about you or your mother like that, go into these Flesh Pits and you'll see what I mean. So go to the basement, right? So they dungeon that basement, fucked up as hell. You know what I'm saying? All types of hellscape type shit, niggas hanging everywhere on some hedonism, orgy type shit, all types of crazy ass Illuminati level shit happening in the background. You know what I'm saying? So the Flesh Pits, all types of weird Show Tucker creations down in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Yes, for anyone who knows Full Metal Alchemist, you know what I mean. Show Tucker level shit.
No,
that's all. That's all.
It's not that harsh, man. God, well, actually,
it kind of is.
But it ain't that far.
Niggas are inside out down there, dog. That's pretty bad.
Ooh.
That's in the Flesh Pits. Niggas are inside out down there. It's Mortal Kombat, bro. Keep that in mind.
I mean, yeah.
So keep that in mind. So think Show Tucker level shit, but niggas are inside out. Just to give you a reference, this kind of fucked up shit Shang Tsung would be on, okay? Because he creates shit like this. All right, Show Tucker can't fuck with Shang Tsung on that kind of shit. I'm just being honest. That's how fucked up we talking. But regardless, though, just move on. So Young Katana, she go goes through the living forest where it's a whole bunch of talking trees, like on some, you gotta be on DMT to see some niggas talk to you in the trees. So it's a whole bunch of niggas. So she walked through this DMT laden forest with talking trees. That's why it's called a living forest, because you gotta be high as fuck. Everything, you know, kind of like them little balls from Super Mario World 2 where you touch them, little fuzzy balls, and you get high as shit, and everything turn weird around you and shit. I know y'all remember what I'm talking about. In Yoshi's Island.
Yeah.
Yoshi's Island. Y'all know y'all.
Yeah.
That's what I think the living forest is. It's a bunch of that floating around, but just you can't really see it, and just so you think shit talking to you. So it's like DMT, like really strong DMT, to make you see shit that's out there. So it's a DMT forest. Okay. Oh, so you got to be like acid trip central. Living forest. That's what we're gonna call it. Acid list shit. So walking through there, trying to get to this flesh pit. Trying to get to this fucked ass basement. So JTJ shows up and said, "Hey, young Katana, I need you to turn around under orders of your father." She's like, "I gotta see what's up though, JT. I'm sorry." So JT and young Katana get into it. Young Katana wins, of course, right? Knocks her out and keeps going. So young Katana gets to the flesh pits, and she finds out it's a whole bunch of other young Katanas that looks like her, but also with fucked up features like reptilian eyes and serrated jagged teeth everywhere. And so it's a whole bunch of them, and she's completely horrified and disgusted about what's going on, right? And what happens is one of the clones wake up, who looks pretty much almost like the perfect version of her. Wakes up, she thinks it's a monster, her, gone instinct attacks it, beats it, right? But what happens is, Shang Tsung comes down there like, "Hey, yo, I made these because we wanted the perfect quote unquote you." Young Katana gets pissed because she hears that, beats Shang Tsung's ass, right? And drags this nigga, literally drags him to her stepfather, Shao Kahn. But she doesn't get the reaction she thinks she's gonna get, because when she's go ahead and tell Shao Kahn, "Hey, Shang Tsung did this fuckboy level ass shit and try to make a whole bunch of clones of me. We gotta kill this nigga. This is some crazy evil shit this nigga did." Shao Kahn like, "Word? You don't say? Huh? Oh, word?"
Yeah, he was like, "Word, bro? Good shit, my nigga. Good shit, yeah.
Good shit, yeah. Good shit."
I was like, "Good shit, bro.
High five, my nigga." Like, wait a minute, what you mean high five, my nigga? Wait, what do you mean high five, my nigga? It's like, and Shao Kahn looked at her and said, "Who do you think told him to make the shit?" He's like, "Yeah, I told him to make this shit. I wanted this made." So that horrific creation, abomination that you fought, is actually who I consider my daughter, Melina. And so she's like, "What the fuck?" And at that point, the tables flip. Katana gets arrested, thrown in prison, gets sentenced to death. Gotta wait for she's on death row now. Which, if you locked up in an Outworld prison, anyone's on death row if you locked up in an Outworld prison. This is how Outworld works under Shao Kahn's rule.
It's a wrap.
If you're locked up, you automatically get the death penalty. That's just how shit go. So she's waiting her execution like everyone else. JTJ comes through. Because she actually heard what Shao Kahn said about what happened, about the whole Melina situation. She she was like, all right, I gotta help my best friend now because real ass bitch give a fuck about a nigga. So she frees the homegirl, and now we get into and that's pretty much where Young Katana's story ends, and then JTJ's story starts. Which I can start right there, or I can wait. It's up to y'all.
Nah, you can already go through. I think we got a little more time, don't we?
Yeah, we got a little bit more time. So yeah, okay, I'll do JTJ and I'll wrap it up right there. So now we at JTJ. So JTJ. So we at the armory. So at the actual armory in Outworld, Baraka, who is the leader of a bunch of yuck mouth ass niggas called the Tartatans. Basically the nigga that way in the beginning we had the fucked up ass gingivitis shit. So he's a whole race of them niggas, okay? Whole crew of them. And that whole crew is looking at shotguns. Like actual shotguns. And so they're just looking at him, playing around with him, being careless with him, shooting them, doing all kinds of stupid shit with him because they ain't never seen a shotgun before. And 9 times out of 10, you know where the shotguns came from, which is Kano. You know what I'm saying? But Kano, I'll say Shane Sun bought him from Kano. Let me make that very clear. So basically, on the way to the tower, what we would call it, JT barges in and tells Baraka, get the fuck out my way, because real ass bitch get a fuck about a nigga. So she go ahead and free Katana, all right? So we just going back. So just to let y'all know, we're going back to how Katana got free. How JT freed Katana. So basically, Baraka didn't step aside. JT put the hurt on the nigga. Then she went ahead and encountered Shiva. Now Shiva is Young Katana's mother's bodyguard. That was her actual secret service. Like her personal secret service was Shiva. So Young Katana and Shiva go way back. So do Jay, because Jay grew up with Young Katana. So Jay knows Shiva. Jay and Shiva have words because, of course, she's on patrol. Gotta guard Katana. She gets her ass beat as well. So, but before Young Katana can get free, basically they hear some, people coming through because Jay finally gets Katana, but it was like, all right, we got the crew coming. It's gonna be a lot of niggas coming. We gotta go ahead and get the fuck out here and get Raiden's help. So, but on the way, she fights yuck mouth ass Melina. Fights her, beats her. JT,
shit.
Right, but JT finally comes across Raiden, Johnny Cage, Kun Lao, Liu Kang, and Smoke. So, but Young Kush guy sees Melina laid out and automatically thinks it's Katana because he can't see her yuck mouth. And sees something like, what the fuck? And thinks Katana is an imposter. Thinks, no, I'm sorry. I got that wrong. I'm sorry. I'm just getting my memory wrong. Katana, I'm sorry. It was Melina got knocked out by JT, and JT got attacked by Young Kush because Young Kush thought Melina was Katana. And since they just talked to Katana, they thought Jay was still on the enemy side. But Jay had to go ahead and put the hurt on Young Kush, unfortunately. So because it was this blind rage. So, but once once everyone calmed down, cooler heads ended up prevailing. JT ended up telling everybody what's going on. This is where Katana at, and Liu Kang and Kun Lao is about to go ahead and save them. And so the next story is Kun Lao.
And in the end of Mortal Kombat 2 and Mortal Kombat 9.
Pretty much. So, but I can wait till next story because then we'll start beginning to the Mortal Kombat 3 story.
Yeah, and then that'll actually, what that'll lead us to is like the end of it. So yeah, that'll work. Yeah, man. Good story time. Good Lord.
Sir.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, man, let's go ahead and wrap this up. Yeah, man. Any final thoughts?
None on my end, brother.
Hey, man, we might get Darkstalkers back. That's all I'm saying. But no, rest in peace on them, man. Well, you ain't dead.
Rest in peace his career, Capcom.
Yeah, you gotta keep that Shoryuken alive.
Man,
3, 2, 1, Shoryuken. Someone gotta keep doing that.
Somebody gotta keep doing it.
Someone
man.
gotta keep doing that.
We're gonna miss it.
I'm gonna miss the little Blanca figure showing up too.
Blanca-chan. Man, it's so funny how Blanca-chan is like so popular. Especially as a costume, he's popular. Even though that costume is banned, that pisses me off.
Jimmy.
But like, bruh, Jimmy ain't making no money off of that in the game.
Oh man, that actually made me sad. I was like, nobody wants to buy these.
Just buy it already.
Yeah, man.
Just going by it.
Everybody in the real world loves that shit, man. Got some love that shit. That's what I find it ironic and hilarious, but it's a basic ironic. But yeah, man.
That's all I had, though.
That's all we got. Yeah, man. I appreciate that, man. Well, fellas, it was a good episode again. We will see you guys in 2 weeks as usual. So yeah, we'll be back. We'll be back to talk about whatever the hell happens within these next 2 weeks. Be some shit. I think what's coming soon though. I know we got the Dragon Ball Fighters announcement coming soon.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, okay. I'm glad you mentioned it.
Yep. So yeah, we'll have something to talk about. Yeah, man. I think there's gonna be some. I think there's gonna be some good changes. I think we might have a part 2 where we talk about like, what does it mean for Capcom as a whole without Ono running the fight.
Yeah, that's a good discussion to have because
I think my spoiler alert, my feelings on it are very high. Very high.
Yeah.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that in 2 weeks' time, along with some other topics. And until then, we will holler at y'all later. Mahalo.
Peace.